Hi Nancy and Jack, here it is. You can see my inspector up on the roof there. This is the front. It has 2 bedrooms facing the front, plus the front door, living room, and single car garage. It has a large lot on the side. And I'll walk to the other side in a minute. And right down the street here at the end of the street, on the other side, is the elementary school. And this is a shot of the neighbors right into the sun. Sorry about that. And that house on the end was just recently redone. Got the local skateboarders. Here we are at the other end of the house. And this is another side yard. Backyard needs to be, it's all lumpy. We've got to kind of regrade it. But it has, we're going to trim these trees up. It has apple trees, maple trees, evergreens. Even has little daffodils growing in the middle of nowhere. Here's the backyard. Trim up that big, huge, the bottom of that cedar. Probably take this one out. And back here you've got 1 bedroom, the bathroom, kitchen, slider, and that we're going to take that overhang out as well as that little shed. It's just too rotten and not built well, not cared for anyway. So now let's go inside. Also, this tree in the summer keeps the house shaded, and then there's a nice maple in the... Okay, here we are, front door. It's going to be replaced. Now it's really dark in here, so I hope you can see. As you come in, looking towards the back, the dining area, living room with a fireplace and a hearth, and then front window we're going to replace because they have a solid window. There's no ventilation in here. Anyway, those bricks will clean up real nice, and we'll probably just repaint them and have the nice mantle and the ceiling. I don't know if you can see this, but it is really dirty. Cobwebs everywhere. That might look like a roof stain, but it's cobwebs and smoke. Okay, so what we're going to do when you walk in, that wall straight ahead behind the hutch is the kitchen, and we're going to make that a half wall down probably 5 feet or so, so when you walk in you can see over the counter into the kitchen, which will give it a much bigger feel. So here you go, from the living room through the little dining area into the kitchen. Okay, here we are looking from the dining room into the kitchen, kind of a galley kitchen with a soffit which we would take out. It is 14 feet long. So what we are thinking of doing, of course we're going to get new cabinets. These really aren't salvageable. All the bottom ones are just complete wreck. And so we are thinking of, I hope you can get this perspective, taking this is the back side of the hall closet. We're going to take about 2 feet back towards the back wall take 2 feet out of that closet and incorporate it in the kitchen, sliding the refrigerator down to where the stove is now, and then have the stove right here by the refrigerator, which will have the open wall. The open wall will come back above the stove, and there'll be a little ledge we'll put there. And then at the end here, we're going to put a wall straight across, about 3.5, 4 feet out, and make a pantry, a walk-in pantry at the end. It'll be much more usable space. We've got this whole end here is just pointless. So it will make the kitchen a little smaller, but it will be far more usable, and it will feel bigger when we open the wall up.